Hey guys, Owner Bricks here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a LEGO Ninjago set. This is 70737 Titan Mech Battle. It includes 754 pieces, recommended for ages 8 to 14, and in the US, it retails for $59.99. Included is 6 bags, 2 instruction manuals, and 2 sticker sheets. Here it is, so let's take a look at some of those smaller builds first. This build is meant to be part of a cave or something. It has a nice printed console right there, the arrow blade, as well as a stickered piece right there, and some little detailing to make it look like it's a cave. And it is on a hinge, so you can either straighten it out or make it look like that. But somewhere in the middle looks just fine. Here's the Samurai X crossbow launcher. 360. It looks really cool with the crossbow, and the stickered piece works well to fire it. It's as easy as you first want to hold down the base and that like that, and fires pretty well. And the other side of the rope is just tied down in a little crate. Now LEGO makes a lot of mech sets in their different lines, Ninjago definitely being one of them. And this is one that I am pretty impressed with the level of detail that is in this thing. Let's start down at the legs. There are quite a lot of stickers here, but I think they all work well. The feet are on little ball joints. They can't move too much around, but it definitely works in getting different poses moving up. The rest of that looks really cool. It's got a bunch of different techniques. I especially like this. I always like it when they do that with the overlapping roof tiles. In here for the legs, they also have a joint. No knees though, but with this scale, that is 100% understandable. And this does rotate right there, which gives it a nice amount of playability. The arms have these swords right here. They're not actually attached in the hands though, which are these Exoforce arms. A pretty standard hand technique. And it also has these cool little things represented by bucket handles. They can kind of like flip out. And these little spinning shoulder things, which are the spinner crowns. Coming back to the center, the other arm is just identical. This is where you can get the figure in and out. Little thing right there. Flip him out, and he can come out right there. Or he can just as easily be sitting just the same. And that brings it up. And then the little headpiece comes over, which is another nice build. Like the asymmetricalness with the sword has to represent like an antenna. And there are also 2 white stud shooters shooting transparent blue studs right there, which is definitely nice. From the back, there are these little thrusters, which you can see as being like a jetpack or another cannon. It does look rather plain from the back, but I don't think that it is too bad. So let's move on to the next mech. Alright, now let's compare the 2 mechs. Yeah, I think this one is a lot cooler. Actually, it has a lot more detail going on with it, and is a lot different. It has a lot of cool things, especially for the fact that it has 4 arms, making it have 6 things. So let's start down by the base again. The feet are just as simple, but I do like the little car piece right there. Some less used pieces for the sides of the legs. And I also like the use of a Technic gear where you wouldn't usually think to see one. And these flaps right there definitely bulk up the legs where they're a little basic. Now I'll take a look at the lower arm and the upper arm separately because they are different, but they are not different across from each other. There's a sticker right there, 2 fingers and a thumb. And then the sword is just connected right there. If you want to disconnect the sword, you can just pop it out like that. And then you have a plain regular hand. And the sword looks like this. Not super built up, then easy to slide back in. And you can have it. And each arm does include a sword. The next arm is a little bulkier. It has 3 fingers and a thumb. And the sword can be removed in the same way. Has a nice build right there. And they're all connected with these transparent connectors. Moving up, there is a shoulder pad, which is really cool. It's from the train piece. And this entire mech is supposed to look like the Samurai X mech, because in the show, the Samurai X mech was possessed and then turned into this mech. So that is what this is. The little cage there has some nice pieces. By the way, none of these pieces actually glow in the dark, even though they look like they do. This lifts up right there. Any figure can easily be removed, though there is no console or controlling. It's because the ghosts don't need controls. They're like possessing it or whatever. And then a little bat and a transparent spider, which is extremely cool right there. Turning it around, the back, there's a lot of exposed understuds, but I think it looks really cool. And there's even a little flag up there using some tiles and anti-tiles to give it a really cool look. For the minifigures, first up we have Bansha, and she looks really cool. This removable headpiece right here, and then also a removable piece right there, and a good nice face print, as well as leg print. And Zane has his nice dual molded mask, great prints for the legs and stuff, and he also has a scabbard which could hold 2 swords, and his face and secondary face look great as well. Gultar includes this nice scythe, a purple hat right there, nice face, but you can't see that because he is wearing a mask right there, nice skeleton print and skull head, as well as you can see his skull patched up right there, as well as a great transparent base and transparent head. Jay is cool. He has these nunchucks right here with a chain, very cool. He also has the same dual molded mask, just in blue, and most of this printing is very similar to Zane, just blue instead of white, and again a very nice face print. Here is Nia, or Samurai X, got 2 silver swords being held in the back scabbard, and a nice bucket handle thing right there, typical Samurai X helmet, the cool face right there, as well as a secondary, more normal face, same scabbard piece, and again, great torso and leg prints. Also included is a screamer with 2 not glow-in-the-dark swords. Overall, I think this is a great set with some great minifigures and techniques. And with 754 pieces, it's a great value. That's 154 pieces over the standard price per part, which is pretty awesome. I know a lot of them are small, which go into these tiny detailings, but it's really cool, and I would recommend it if you could find it for regular price or on sale. It is getting a little harder to find as it was from summer 2015, but anyways, that is just my opinion. Please share your opinion in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. Check out my Bricklink store. That is all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.